Well, I'm grateful that Rudy didn't tell me that there would be a lot more people today. Otherwise, I would have said no. Well, you can pray for me for peace because I don't like to be the center of attention. And so, yeah, I'm Rowena. I'm from Paraguay, born and raised in Paraguay. And the enemy has been trying to take me out before I was born, even. As to my knowledge from my parents, I was born dead. And the doctors had really worked on me, but at the end, it was the breath of God that brought me back. And as I grew older, I was sick a lot. And when I was around 10 years old, I don't know what kind of disease I had, but whatever it was, it made my bones weak. And it broke my leg twice. My socket was broken and also my lower leg. So I was limping for about 30 years with a shorter leg until last year where God grew my leg, where I had a miraculous healing. But going back, when I was done school to grade 9, I wanted to go further into schooling, but my parents wouldn't allow me. So, but they gave me permission that I could go to the leper station in East Paraguay, and I served there for 3 months, where I, the first time in my life, actually tasted what really love was, because we come from a broken home. And so it was really the best time of my life, like as a teenager or as a child, 3 months that I was there. And so when I came back home, my parents had a bar and I had to work in the bar. And because they were not born again believers, I fell away from God. And I fell into alcohol, smoking, and sexual immorality for many years. And I moved to Canada when I was 19 because I wanted to get away from that lifestyle. And so when I was here and I got married, we had 2 children already. I had everything I wanted: a husband, children, a home. But still, I felt a deep void inside of me. And one night, I had a dream where there was a hand like this on a cloud with a cross in there. And at night, and he said, what you're missing is me. That was the first time I remember so clearly hearing God's voice. And that's where my journey began again, where I turned back to God. Going back, I forgot to, when I was about 14, that's when I committed my life to Jesus at a crusade from Walter Neufeld. And but we weren't taught to do our devotions and how to have a personal relationship with the Lord. So even if I accepted Jesus at that time, I didn't really live for him. But when I moved to this hospital, we call it Klimaite 81. It's a leper station, and that's where it's like I saw people just loving each other, hugging each other. They had Bible studies and church, and like there was nothing but love in that camp. And when I was already mid-20s, that's where God brought me back. He said, you have a void in your heart that nobody and nothing else can fill but God. And so I just want everybody to encourage everybody, if you have that void in your heart, it doesn't matter what it is, nothing will fill it but God. So there's a lot more to my life yet, but that's enough for today. Thank you.